Maybe you've been thinking about trading in the bright city lights for some clear, starry nights here in West Michigan. You know, rural living is a great choice for a lot of people. It offers a ton of opportunities. And today, we are going to spend a few minutes diving into some of my favorite areas for rural living here in West Michigan. Let's take a look at some cities. First city we're going to look at today is Dorr. And Dorr is a fantastic area to the south of Grand Rapids. Great place, a lot of homes with some giant lots on acreage. Population of Dorr is right around 8,000 people according to the last census. And the average sale price for last year was $435,000, averaging just about 27 days on market. You know, there's a ton of charm that comes with the area. Small little downtown. Of course, Dorr is actually known for its 4th of July festival and parade, fireworks, all the cool stuff that goes along with that. It's always a really cool time down there. The other thing is Lake Montgomery Golf Course is another one in Dorr. Kind of a destination, definitely a place to go spend an afternoon, have a great time. The other one, of course, that I think is so cool and it's just such a country concept is the New Salem Corn Maze. And there's a ton of stuff to do. Obviously, there is the corn maze, but there is a lot of other activities that you can go through and check out on the farm over there. And of course, you know, there are small towns, they don't have tons of selection on restaurants, but there is the Bunker Hill Chill and Grill. Definitely a nice American food style place, great little location downtown. And of course, a lot of my favorite things come into ice cream shops. So no doubt Dorr has one. The Dairy Ranch is the spot in Dorr. So if you're interested in like the afternoon out, maybe you're taking the kids, hitting up the ice cream shop, the Dairy Ranch is definitely a cool place to go. Okay, the next place on our list is we're heading up north to Sparta, Michigan. And of course, this is definitely the spot that I hope they are inserting the famous line from the movie 300, "This is Sparta." Super cool place, a little bit smaller than Dorr. In Sparta, only 4,300 for population, and the average sale price, $307,000 last year. Again, being a little further out in the country, it's about 40 days on market when we're looking at the average time. And it's known for Town and Country Days. And that's like a cool carnival festival that goes on for the week up there, draws in a lot of people locally, definitely a fun time. You know, my family, we love these kind of country festivals. One of the things we cruise through and check out for a lot of these cities. The Sparta Town and Country Days is definitely one of the bigger ones here in West Michigan, and there is a ton of cool stuff that goes on in there. On top of that, we also have the Schweilers, I hope I'm saying that right, Country Basket. And I'll tell you, we did actually stop in there. It was a really cool country store, and they had a ton of different things in there. Farm products, you know, vegetables, all that kind of stuff that's in there. But also, they had like the apple orchard experience going on. Definitely a fun thing. They have an animal barn. They have a corn maze, all that kind of stuff in there as well. So definitely a fun place to check out. Sunday at the Park is my ice cream spot when it comes to Sparta. And they are just kind of in the little downtown. Another really cool place. Soft serve, hand-dipped ice cream, the whole entire thing in there. And then quite honestly, restaurant-wise, again, not a million choices, but there are a few. And the Brick House Brewery is definitely one to check out for Sparta, Michigan. Okay, the next area on my list today is West Olive, Michigan. And yes, absolutely, we're moving to the west. We're getting over to the Lake Michigan coast. West Olive is an awesome place to live, real rural type of community, but still fairly close to Holland and Grand Haven. So, you know, if you want to get into town, if you want some of those conveniences, it's definitely not far away. Average sale price in West Olive was $425,000 last year, averaging right about 40 days on market and a population of 5,600. So definitely one of our smaller towns. You know, of course, a couple of the great things about West Olive is the proximity to Lake Michigan and a lot of the parks. Hemlock Crossings is definitely one of the parks that is really cool to go to. 240 acres of woods and trails, and it's just a great place to go through, not far from the lake. Olive Shores, 20-acre park right on the lake. Definitely a nice place to go. One of the cool things about the Lake Michigan area, and especially within a few miles of the coast, is it is a cool place where there's a million blueberry farms. farms. Reinder's Blueberry Farm is one that is definitely worth checking out. A lot of these are U-pick style blueberry farms, plus they'll have little farm stands, and there's a ton of them in the area, and I absolutely love that about the Lakeshore area. I guess it's just the natural place where blueberries grow really, really well, but there's just so many of these family farms, and each one has like a little different setup and a different experience, so we love to go check that out. And of course, when we start to look at my ice cream spot, Crossroads Blueberry Market, you know, we're on the blueberry theme over in the west side. That's a great place to go, and they also have soft serve ice cream, or they also sell Hudsonville ice cream. If you know about Hudsonville ice cream, let me know down in the comments. If not, that could be one of my next videos. Hudsonville, great place right here where my office is, right in Hudsonville. But oddly enough, their ice cream is actually made in Holland. Probably couldn't find an ice cream factory big enough over in Hudsonville, one of the small towns that we'll probably get into in the small town series. The last one on my list today is Middleville. And Middleville is our town that's the furthest south on our list today. To get into Grand Rapids from Middleville, you're probably about a solid 30 or 35 minute drive. But Middleville is a fantastic place, and it is right in the Thornapple River watershed down there. And of course, it is home to one of my favorite places, and that's the Yankee Springs Recreation Area. It's a giant state park down in this area, and of course, it has access to Gun Lake for swimming and boating, all that kind of stuff. Tons of bike trails in the area. It's open to hunting and fishing, and there is just a ton of opportunity for exploration in that section. If you want to get into a good solid chunk of woods and be able to walk 30, 40, an hour straight and not actually see anything but woods, this is a fun destination to go to. A couple other things in there is the Paul Henry Thornapple Trail. This is a really long bike trail. It's a cool experience if you've never ridden on it, especially if you have kids. It's definitely a fun outing to go do. Of course, there's the historic Bowen Mills, and that's another cool place to go and check out and see what's going on over there. Local dining, when we start to look at Middleville, for me, it's definitely the River Dog Tavern. It's a cool place. My wife and I have gone there a couple of different times. Great food, right in the little strip downtown. Definitely worth checking out. And of course, Cone Corral, because we got to have an ice cream place when we talk about West Michigan. So hopefully you guys are checking out some of these rural towns. If you got some value out of this, help me out and like and subscribe so that I can help get my message out to more people. I specialize in helping people find the right fit for them when it comes to homes here in West Michigan. So if you're looking for a better fit, maybe a house that is going to rural, or maybe you're going the opposite way, maybe you're ready to sell that acreage and move into a condo, reach out to me. I would love to help you on the journey and help you find the right home for you.